Welcome back to the JSFL 415 Sunday game. We're here with the 6-4 Detroit Power, who clinched the playoffs, trying to get into higher seeding ranks, against the 6-4 LA Earthquake, who are fighting for their playoff lives. We're here in LA for the Earthquake's final home game. They are on a 3-game loss streak. So they're hoping to turn around here, but they have a challenge going up against the Detroit Power. They lost last week against the Musicians, but they're hoping to get a little redemption here in LA. They would need 2 straight wins if they wanted to try to go to the 2nd seed against either the Natives or the Musicians. Would have to have 2 straight losses. So it'd be hard for them to go any higher. They're probably going to play in the wild card, but we'll see if they can do anything here in LA. So we'll get to our key moments of this game here in LA. Clear skies for today, as we can see so far. As let's get this thing away in LA. First red zone opportunity for the LA Earthquake at 18. 2nd and 6 as they marched themselves down early. The Earthquake still fighting for their playoffs. If they lose this game, they are going to be in the hunt. So they need to win this game if they want to keep their position in the playoffs. So big game for LA here. Detroit's already secured the playoffs, but they're still fighting for higher seeding. 7 rush, 3 pass, so they've been sticking with Williams on the ground so far. 2nd and 6. Here's Williams. Williams getting it to the 18-yard line. Can't find any room there. 3rd and 6 for the Earthquake. And they get a conversion. Nicholas Stone with the tackle on that one. Next year, the linebacker coming from Kansas City, William Torres, is going to help out that run-pass game a little bit in the defense. 3rd and 6. What did they do here in LA? Carlos Young looking to throw. Young scrambling, throwing it away. Ugh, not a good decision there. As Detroit made Young feel pressure and he threw it away instead of trying to make a play. Good pressure there by Detroit, and this will lead LA to probably go for the field goal unit. 4th and 6. The field goal will be from 35 yards. This one up, and it is good. 3-0 as LA gets our first points of the game. Red zone alert for Detroit. 2 long possessions for both teams to start the game off. 2nd and 7 as they're in the red zone now. Both teams getting to the red zone in their first opportunity. Detroit's had a couple 3rd downs, but they've always managed to convert so far. No injuries for either side today. They've been staying healthy. So now, 2nd and 7. See what the Power do here. Richardson looking to throw. Throwing this one that's caught Taylor Little. Goes back a yard, or a couple, and it's 3rd and 10, and that's the end of the first quarter. Detroit Power 0. LA Earthquake 3. Detroit's in the red zone, well, we'll allow the red zone now, as they're trying to march this ball to get some more points. Well, get some points. LA is leading the first quarter. We'll see if they can keep that lead through the game. Remember, they're still trying to fight for this playoff position. If they win today's game, it's a very likely chance they'll still be in the playoffs. 3rd and 10. Here's Richardson. Throwing. That one's caught. Otis Stelle. And he's going to be short a yard. And Detroit probably going for the field goal unit now. Trying to get into the hands of Stelly because he knows he's a game changer, but he can't put the yards in that time. It looked like he had the normal boost as usual in his step. So that will stall out this drive. Good defense there by LA. In Detroit, a 30-yarder. See if they can hit this one. Kick up, it is good. 3-3 here in LA as the power ties up. LA back to the red zone, this time a little quicker. And 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Here's the 1st and 10. Can LA punch themselves in? Here's Williams. He gets stopped at the line. Nowhere to go for Williams there. 2nd and 10. Good defense there by Detroit. Stuffing up Williams. Second and 10. Here's Williams, and he's going to get stopped. Hit at the 20, and he's down. 3rd and 13. Good tackle for loss there for Nicholas Stone, 2nd of the game. And now it's 3rd and 13. A good run defense it's been so far by Detroit. At least here. Because they're not letting LA use their run game, which they're really good at. So they're going to have to make Young make some throws, and Young isn't the best quarterback. Albert Moore against Zachary Bryan is our wide receiver against corner today. Albert Moore known to have a little more of an edge. We'll see if that can do so. Here's 3rd and 13. Young throwing. That one's caught on the sideline, but it's not going to go anywhere. 4th and 10. Only 3 yards on the catch by Matthew Walker. He's playing the slot today. As the field goal kick. 2nd of the night for him. 2nd of the day, I should say. This one, 34 yards, 1 yard shorter. Kick up, it's good. It's a battle of the field goals here in LA to start, but LA's winning 6-3. Now Detroit back into the red zone, 2nd and 3 at the 19. Can they get this one into the end zone possibly? We haven't seen a carry from Little in the red zone yet. We'll see if we see anything from him. Right now, the holder of the MVP, most likely going to be MVP. Second and 3. Here's Richardson looking to throw. Throw in. That one contested and knocked down. Looking for Hugh Brooks, but LA is known to have one of the best secondaries in the game. 299 overall corners. X Factor strong safety, Esteban Andre, and a pretty good free safety in Hamid Littlefield. 3rd and 3. It's pretty good defense. Can Detroit make a play? Here's Taylor Little pounding himself up the middle, only 2 yards. He can't get it. 4th and 2. Great defense there by LA. Ben Jones getting the top tackle, making him stop in his tracks. Good play there by Jones getting off the guard or center or whoever he was on. and get into Taylor Little so he couldn't get that yards. Little was trying to fight for it, but he couldn't get past the big defensive tackle. Good play there by LA, and great play there by Ben Jones. Now this one is going to be a 34-yarder. Kicks up, it's good. Field goal battle, tied up here, 6-6. As we go into the second half, we get to look at some more plays like third downs now and other drives. So 3rd and 3 here for LA at 49. See if they can get a first down on Detroit. So far, every drive has ended for a field goal on both teams besides the last two. First two were all field goals. The last two drives, each defense stood their ground. See if LA's first drive can get them back to the red zone, maybe get a touchdown, our first of the game, maybe. Oh, it's Detroit ball. It's a LA, okay. Well, Richardson in the offense on 3rd and 3. Richardson looking to throw. Throw, Wayne. That's caught. Nice catch. And he gets it up to the 35. Left wide open there on the sideline. And that was Walter Pratt. Walter Pratt gets a catch, and Claude Copeland was on him. 2 catches, 20 yards for Pratt today. Now it's a 3rd and 9 for Detroit at the 34. They're hit with another opportunity. This one going to be a little bit harder. And the power. Find a first down. Will LA defense stand up once more? Force a field goal attempt. It'd be a pretty long field goal, probably ranging of like above 45 yards. So we'll see if they can convert. It would be well for them if they could. Trying to stretch out. Trying to take a first lead of the game for them, that'd be. So Richardson in the offense on 3rd and 9. No, Taylor Little's now in the back. Might not even be on the field. Watching Brooks at the top. Oh, no, it's Otis Stelly. Stelly making a move. Oh, you can't get there. Hit at the 28. Otis Stelly dropped 2 yards short. He tried to make a move. 8 receptions, 75 yards in the day for him. He's been involved. But Mario Reese, my bad. Yeah, able to bring him down. He juked out a defender. The tight end is one of the most agile in the league. And can't get it. So field goal kick now. After they get quite a few yards, they'll get a little more in range, at least. So it should be very manageable for Detroit to make this kick. So 4th and 2. Time winding down here in the 3rd quarter. See if Detroit can make it. So this one, it will be 45 yards. It's a fake. And they're plowed down. I would have just went for the field goal, but they try faking it, and it's not going to work out. So now LA taking advantage of this, going to the red zone at 17, 2nd and 6. So maybe they will get the first touchdown of the game. Detroit, if they were going to go for it, I would have just actually just went for it, do the actual formation and everything. Might run out of time before there's a play here in the third. That looks like what it's going to be. Yep. Run out of time here in the third quarter. 2nd and 6 as it's 6-6 here in LA. 10 minutes left to play in regulation. We'll see what team can muster out some points. And low scoring here in LA. We'll see if we see any difference. Here's Young. Throwing. That's up the middle. Caught Albert Moore out of the slot. Picking up a first down and goal. The first of the day. Can LA finally get some points on the board? Can they get a touchdown, on the board? The first touchdown we'd see all day. Detroit needs to get a stop here if they want to have a big chance, have a winning chance in this game. Because their offense has been stopped when it's come to big possessions and plays. First and goal. Here's Young, looking to throw. A lot of time in the pocket. Throwing on the run, that's incomplete. Young dialing it up for the end zone, but no one up the middle. 2nd and goal now. At the 8-yard line. Did they give it off to Ross Williams, maybe try to see if he can get any yards? Or did they try Young in the air again? 2nd and goal, I formation. Maybe running up the middle. 2nd and goal, here's Williams. Williams getting some yards up to the 3. He has 70 yards now in the day. 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. David Medina with the tackle. David Medina is ranked the 2nd best linebacker in the league. Behind Ronaldo Smith. Here's 3rd and goal. They're going with Carlos Young. Going Young, that's caught. Touchdown. LA Earthquake. Albert Moore. A touchdown. And LA scores the first touchdown of the day in the fourth quarter. Detroit can't stop it. And for Mr. Moore, that is number 4 on the season. That's his 4th touchdown catch. Red zone now for Detroit at the 13, 2nd and 3. Can they even the score once more? It's been an interesting one to watch here in LA. As LA's trying to fight for their playoff lives. 3 straight losses, and they went from best team in the league for fighting for playoffs. Who knows what happened to this team? No injuries either, so it's weird. The last 3 games were against pretty decent teams, I think. They were against the Bats, Fishers, and Wind. So, not that great of teams. I mean, they're okay. 2nd and 3. Here's Little powering it up to the middle. It's 2 yards. 55 yards for Little. It's been not that great of a day for him. 3rd and 1. Can Detroit get the first down? Trying to tie this game up late in the 4th. Well, mediocrity in the 4th. 3rd and 1. Looks like they're going to go with the pass. Richardson in the back alone. Maybe watch for Otis Stelle. Throwing. That's Little. Bounces off. No! Could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground incomplete. Little wasn't looking behind him. And that could be a turning point in this game for LA to take it away. Richardson was trying to find Little, but bounced out of his hands, and Copeland almost intercepted it. They're going to go for it on 4th and 1. Maybe one of the biggest points of the game. 4th and 1. The power. Here's Little. Little powering, that's a first. 1st and goal, Detroit. They have been very risky in this game. They played really risky moves going for the fake field goal. Now they go for a 4th and 1, and their hard work of being risky finally pays off as 1st and goal, the first of the game for Detroit. 19 rush, 21 pass. It's been pretty even. 1st and goal, what do they call here? Here's Richardson looking to throw. Throwing, that's up the middle, that's caught. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line, 2nd and goal. Richardson only missed 3 passes. Little one was one of them. Theodore Norman, his first catch of the game. Used to In an earlier week this season, he had the most touchdown receptions with 5. I think he only still has 5. He hasn't had many touchdowns. Here's 2nd and goal. Yes, Norman only has 5 still. Here's run up the middle, only gets to the 1. They go with the fullback, Noel Munaz. 3rd and goal at the 1. Is Detroit going to try to go heavy rush, or are they going to go with Richardson in the passing game? Either one would be decent. 3rd and goal. A little bit of mixed formation here. It might go and be pass, it might go run. 3rd and goal. It's Little. Little can't get there. He stopped at the 2. You might as well go for it on 4th and goal if you went for it earlier. There's not that much time left. Andrew Carter. Great stop by the linebacker. He won't be here next season. That could be one that saved this team's season. These two will, if LA wins this one and gets into the playoffs as the 6th seed, these two teams will fight each other in the wild card in 2 weeks. But it will be at Detroit's home field. 4th and goal. Richardson in the offense, looking high formation. It's Little. He stopped. Fumble. Richardson picks it up, and it's going to be LA's. Russ Williams, 28 yards in this half, 42 in the last. Not that many carries, but he's averaged 7 this half. But now, LA with the ball, and they're going to be trying to close this game out. 1st and 10, as they got a 1st down, and they're at 16. What a stop LA made, and now they have a chance to close it out here in front of Detroit. After having 3 straight losses, they might finally get a win. First and 10. Detroit needs stops. Here's a run. Williams. Williams trying to get to 1st. He's going to get quite a bit as he gets it up to the 23-yard line. Detroit needs stops. They only have 3 timeouts. I think if it's a 1st down, it could be over for Detroit. 2nd and 3. They need 2 more stops. Nicholas Stone on that one. They got to stop one of the best rushers in the league. That's why it's 3rd. Ross Williams getting it. The carry again gets a yard. 3rd and 2. Detroit needs to stop. Could be game for them. Matthew Harmon on that one. He's going to be leaving next season. He'll be going to Miami. If they are Miami next season. Here's Williams. Oh, they got the 1st. And the LA Earthquake are really close to giving this one in the win column. Detroit, really good at getting turnovers. Can they get a turnover here? First and 10. Here's Williams. Stopped at the line this time. Oh, almost got the fumble. What they needed. 2nd and 10. After Williams goes nowhere, almost is the ball. Great keeping on the ball by Williams. That one could have been ugly. 2nd and 10, 1:47 left. If they took the 2 kneels, that would take out 120 minutes of time would give Detroit with 27 seconds left. Here's Williams trying to get to the outside. Nice cut. He got a lot of yards falling forward. 3rd and 5. Zachary Bryan on that one. He thought he was going to get off Williams with barely any yards, but Williams just bouncing. That's what he's really good at. He's carried this team so far, and he's carried them to a lot of wins. 3rd and 5. Can the Earthquake shut out LA? Can the Earthquake shut out the power? Turn the power off, you could say. 3rd and 5. He's hit out of bounds. Great saving play there by Detroit. 4th and 4. He gets out of bounds, and that gives Detroit time. 1:01 left on the clock. With 0 timeouts. Can Detroit get a drive? It would be hard with LA's great defense, but will they be able to maybe make it? Fourth and 4, the punt is away. And they will take it at the 4-yard line. 5, they're actually going to call it. So Richardson, the offense, back out once more. Is this one of the pretty important drive? As we'll see if they can get the win or tied up here in LA to bring this thing into overtime. At the 5-yard line, 53 seconds. Can Detroit get downfield? Richardson looking to throw. Can't get sacked by Lemus. Throwing. That's a nice upfield throw to the 22. But he's needing to get a lot of deeper throws. No timeouts. And they need to get out of bounds. It's not the best play. It was decent yardage, but I don't know about that one. Walter Pratt with the catch. At least they're out of the end zone. 30 seconds left. Detroit needs to dial it deep. Gives it to Little. What are they thinking? Taylor Little only gets to the 34, and they're going to only have, like, one more play. What is Detroit thinking? This one, probably the final play of our game. If they even get a playoff. Are they going to get a playoff? 5 seconds left. Detroit needs to snap it. The final play of the game. Richardson, throw. What is this? Hugh Brooks gets it to the 45, and that's the game. LA wins. Oh my gosh. Terrible play call by Detroit. What were they thinking? Didn't even dial it deep. In the final here, Detroit Power 6. LA Earthquake 13. Good defense by LA, only letting them have 2 field goals. And this was a good game. Detroit's defense, it was pretty much a battle of the defense. Which defense could get the other team to less points? And LA's defense just did better today. And the Earthquake probably are going to keep the Phoenix Field Monsters out again for this week. Because they gave Phoenix a little hope having 3 losses, hoping Detroit would shut them out today. But LA's going to keep their playoff spot, and we'll see if they can keep it from next week too. So as of right now, Phoenix will be in the hunt once more. But that's it here in LA, as you can know, as I don't know if I'd call this an upset. I don't know if people thought LA would win this one today. But we got to see a win and a great game here in LA. But I will see you guys on one of the most important games to see who's the best team in the league. Will it be the 8-2 New Orleans Musicians, or will it be the 8-2 Seattle Natives? I'll see you on Seattle on Monday night, but I'll actually see you before that for Monday Night Primetime when we get to see the South and the North fight. Who knows where that will be? It's to be determined, but I'll see you guys on Sunday night. So, actually, that's probably right now, but okay, bye.